Watch out for the dreaded Space Goose. Hello YouTubers, hello Starfield players, welcome back. Well, we have a ship of epic proportions. The Space Goose. That's right. As you can see, I have the Space Goose right here in the background at Paradiso. The nice big ship. Has lots of power. Has a huge bay here. And in order to take a tour, let's take a tour. You want to take a tour there, Sarah? Well, let's see. Oh, look at that. The lift is working. Wonder if we can put a vehicle on it. Alright, well, we gotta try it. Right? Gotta try it. Oh yeah. Perfect parking, of course. Oh. There it goes. Lifting it. And do an oil change. That's cool. Anyway, as you can see, the other vehicles are up on the lifts in the vehicle bay. I just put my Daymog up here. And this is the Space Goose. So the only doors that allow me access to the ship are these two. So I have one back here that's in the middle.
Do you, Captain?
And this one has a vehicle bay at the back here, as you can see. It's got a vehicle bay with an alarm. And so that's the first floor. Then the second floor here. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Right here.
Have things for you.
So it comes into a stairwell. And then the stairwell goes to a hab unit. This has got a little kitchen plus a pool table, and it has a walkway through the pool, a swimming pool. That's right, so there's a swimming pool on the ship. Then this is just a hallway. I was thinking of putting a bunch of benches in here. This would be a good spot for some benches. Then we go up the stairs, and from here on the second floor we have Cora's room in here, and then we have the crew room. So we got Sam's room.
Buddy. Cora borrowed some of my things without asking. You wanted me to
And there's Barrett's room.
Oh, good grief. What'd she borrow?
And Drasia's room.
Hydrogen locked in a reverberating containment tube. Moella's
And
gonna need that soon for one of her experiments.
Sarah's room.
I'll talk to Cora. She knows she has to ask.
She's a smart kid, Sam. A really smart kid. You're in trouble, you know.
Trust me, it's all I ever think about. I'm up for a little adventure.
Hello.
Well, Cora has grown up. I just added a new mod, and I don't know why, but now she's a teenager. You can see this is my room off of the cockpit up here. There's Paradiso. It's nice having a crew. Over here we have one of the hab units. Oh, hey Andrasia. Andrasia's here. And up here is an armory.
Captain.
And then the way out. So this is the third floor. We'll go back down to the second floor because we didn't end up looking at this section right here, because this is the piece de la resistance, so to speak. So we've got the Varuun habitat here. And then we have 3 doors that then go into the pool room. Now, if we go and hit this button right here, it opens the door, or opens the roof. Boom. There we go. This is why I picked Paradiso, because I was like, man, you can't really see it well without a nice day, right? But it really brightens up this room, having a nice day and an open roof, as you can see. So this is the room. This is the ship. This is the tour. Basically have the luxurious crew quarters, which then feeds onto where the crew is, and go upstairs and you have the captain's quarters, as well as armory and pass through. So it's kind of like an extension of the crew quarters, really. And if you go downstairs, you can then run through the pool right here, and we can look up at the sky from this floor all the way up, making it feel more open. Then there's another crew area over here, and back downstairs and outside into...
Oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen. It's all here.
We're good, we don't have to wear a suit. And we're in the bay. Alright, so now that we've had a look inside the Space Goose, let's take a look at how to make the Space Goose.
Trade authorities always buying. Kiosk right here.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
UC Prison Shuttle. So I guess we should change the name. Space Goose. So in order to do a ship build video, nice, quick, and easy, I'm just going to delete a bunch of parts, and then we're going to go and rebuild it. Control Z our way back to the finished product. So we're going to start with the Hope X hangar and 3 NG-20 landing gears, 4. And then we'll add these 2 pieces right here, the Deimos Spine E, in order to hold those in. Have a Stroud Cap A, plus the Varuun vehicle bay, and a ballast cargo hold at the end with a cap. You can see it makes this shape right here. Next is on this side, you can see we've overlapped 2 of these Stroud caps. So we use these 3 in this way in order to go and fill that space. Next is the Hope 55 landing gear, which is on both sides. Then we have 3 pieces that go across this side right here. 5 actually. So we have a Deimos wing, and we have the Stroud nose cap C, and again with the cap C, Stroud mid bracer, and a Stroud nose cap C. So this does not, like you can see, it doesn't show up inside the hangar. So that's why it's there. It has clipping points. Then we add on a Helios 100 grav drive. So a weak little Class A grav drive, and you'll see why soon, why I use that grav drive. I have a Galleon S204 cargo hold, along with a Deimos wing A, and again the Stroud nose caps in order to fill out that lower section. So there's your foundation to the ship. Then we put in the Stroud cap C and Stroud cap A, and then the SPE 2-story staircase aft. Then we have the Stroud Cap A port. And this is why I had that Helios grav drive, is because I have the DPA Insanity 8000 grav reactor, which has both grav power as well as power generated. So you've got grab, jump, thrust, and you also have power, but in order to make it work, you have to throw a little Helios in to not get an error. The next piece is this DPA 800 Helium 3 tank, which has jump fuel of 800. As you can tell, these are modded parts. This ship uses a bunch of mods. The SPE living space 2x2. Definitely want to have the SPE set when you're modding, as well as the DP Luxury Habs and Mansion in order to make this HopeX hangar. Next is the starboard caps. You can see the caps go up the side here, and then we have a Varuun empty, along with a Galleon S202 cargo hold, which we have 3 of those right in here. And we do the same on the other side. And we continue on with more Stroud caps. Then we have these pieces at the back here. So we have the cap port aft top on both sides, and we end up adding another row right here. And then of course the EPA Hab 3x3x2 pool. The pool is right in the middle. It's got that nice big open glass roof back section here, which we're just closing the hood, so to speak, on this back section, and putting on the Stroud cap port aft top right here to carry on that shape. And we do the same up here to continue on the side shape. Now we're up into the Varuun mess hall, and off the mess hall we have, well, Cora's room, which is actually off the stairwell. That's what this hole is right here, is the stairwell. And we have Sam's room, as well as Sarah's room. And then we have a Varuun empty hallway. And over here is an airlock shower aft port starboard, which goes and hooks up to the Varuun mess hall. Barrett's room. Andresia's room. We've got the full crew, right? And now we have the engines. So the engines sit just above the pool right here. We're using the Avon Warp -2 engines. Gives us a lot of power and makes the ship awesome. And so then we add more caps along the side here. And I believe that finishes off this whole side section. As you can see, it's got lots of clipping points, lots of snap points along the side of the body in order to attach stuff on there. We have the SPE companionway, and then that goes to the brig 4. So we have a brig here, as well as the Varuun all-in-one berth 2x1. And then we have the actual 3-story staircase port. So this one goes front, back, and then out the one side. So the blank side is on this side. Next is the Varuun Armory, which is off of this companionway and off this staircase. Then we have the DPA Captain's Quarters, which is then followed up by the Galleon 204 cargo. And on top of that is the Assurance 1800 shield generator. And right behind it is the 110 DP Docker top. Now I was having a little bit of trouble getting this stuff to all register, but I eventually got it. I had to just keep messing with it till it worked. Galleon 202 cargo holds along with the Stroud cap, and continue that around until we get to more of the Stroud cap fronts. And then the three main pieces is this wonderful DPA Cabot CX bridge, which has this really nice gold color. And these here are the Deratech T-4A foils, and we have them on either side. So what's kind of cool with this ship is, you know, you've got the ability to open that window and look outside and go into the swimming area. When you take off, both these motor pivots back and these wings drop down, so it kind of gives a satisfying visual. And in general, this Space Goose looks pretty good, especially like when you're flying and fighting.
This never gets old. Lift off!
So there was some debate in chat
Achieving orbit now.
whether or not it was a Space Goose, Space Whale, or Space Dragon. And I'm pretty sure we're going Goose. So here it is. The ship is slick and quick and ready for a fight. So you're pretty much guaranteed a fight in Serpentis.
Ah! What a ride! Switching grab drive to normal propulsion.
An offering for the Great Serpent.
Oh, really? 3 ships? Man, okay, well we got a 16. I just want to lock onto him. Where is he?
Taking damage.
Boom.
It is time for your judgment.
My judgment, he says.
Lost their weapons, but that won't save them.
Directed to their grab drive.
Engine systems while in combat.
Enemy shield system has been
Boom.
damaged.
Grab drive is out of commission.
This is the end for you.
This is the big guy. Oh, he's a bad shot. Either that or I'm just able to keep outside of his range of combat. Oh, I smashed him. And we're behind him.
Accept your suffering, heathen. Weapons are down. Great Serpent, aid us. Unto darkness.
Well, at least you're willing to accept it.
Got him.
Got him. Ah, Starfield.
Pressure normalized, and we're docked.
Their crew won't give up without a fight.
It's true.
Let's see if they've got anything worth taking.
Alright.
You picked the...
You okay?
Got another one!
This is crits, his weapons, bro.
Something you need?
No.
Bye-bye.
Take over the ship. Trying to pick up
Set
stuff.
aside anything useful and just leave the rest.
We're taking the whole ship. Alright, so it drops you in right here, which means you can run straight through Captain's quarters. That's why I left that door there. So that I could just run through to get to the cockpit. Alright, YouTubers, well, thanks for liking and subscribing. Thanks for coming back. And come back for more Starfield action.